see him like scoot his feet this way, which means he was starting to stand up again. And I was like, Luke, I was like, you want to end up on my arm, don't you? And he like looks down. He's like, it'd be an honor to be on your arm, Corporal Casper. And then he waves him again, and then he sits down for a minute, and then a sniper shot and killed him. And so it was 10 minutes after that he was shot, and I had the bullet in my pocket for a while because he was holding the gun, the 50 cal like this, and you know how we had the side sappy plates?
Yeah.
So it went between that, like this 4-inch gap right here. The sniper hit right here, both lungs, and it was embedded in his arm over here. And so like I had that bullet in my pocket for a little bit before I had to turn it over. But he went straight down in the truck. You couldn't tell. It was like being at the range when you're pulling down the things. Like, you know, the rip of the when the bullet hits the paper, there's like that sonic rip of the paper.
Yeah.
That's all we heard. I didn't even know you were shot at first because I just hear that snap like I'm at the gun range. I'm like, Luke, are you all right? And he kind of falls down in the seat. He says, I don't know. Those were his like last words. He says, I don't know. Passes out. Gilroy, the dismount now. I'm like, get him out. I call the corpsman, say Luke's shot. Well, Yepson shot. And all of a sudden, the truck rolls around. The truck thought it was a different truck that was shot because we went left and not straight. They went to first truck. Then they came to second truck. And we're just sitting. By the time I get out and I look and he's on the ground, luckily there was an Army unit close by that heard the radio call too. At one point we had 3 corpsmen working on him, like Army medic and 2 corpsmen working on him when they got him onto the bird. I just remember going back because at that point I was useless. After he got out, I told Gilroy to strip him and get him out of the truck. I walk around, just remember seeing him walk back, sit in my truck, and I'm just like, these two guys are his best friends. Like he was one of my best friends in Iraq, not my best friend. I didn't have long enough to create like that friendship, but he was one of the guys I cared about the most in the truck. But I'm sitting here thinking the driver and the dismount are his best friends. Like they're I forget, one of them I think was rooming with him, and I'm sitting here thinking like I'm gonna have to put one of them in a seat too tomorrow. And I'm just kind of, there's so many things going through my mind at that point. They put him on the bird, and then we just go on patrol. We actually also, because we turned him around, we went a totally different direction for the sniper. We thought he was on the right side because when we said he got shot in the left and they pulled him out, I think Gilroy, because he had his body positioned differently, they thought that the sniper came from a different direction. So we go off on this whole little rampage trying to find where this guy came, thought it was in the farms, when we should have known it came from probably the Mott gas station over here.
Yeah.
So we go on this whole thing, and then like 30 minutes later, they called us back to the ramp, and we go back, and that's when they told us that Luke passed away. And it was like worst day of my life.